What's going on, everybody? Doc, your average gamer guy, is back again. Escape action. Tarkov. Let's get to it. As promised, last episode, I said we're headed to Shoreline. We are headed to Shoreline. We have a metric boatload of tasks to get done today, and some things that actually mirror up kind of nicely with at least one or two that mirror up really nicely with what we need to get done here. So scavs from a distance here, we need 12 of them for 50 meters. That's a daily that we got. We also have scavs with thorax or stomach shot for our first probably very achievable weekly, which is some pretty decent rewards. 116k rubes. We get some shroud half mass, some diaries, and some good skier rep. So we do want to take a look at trying to get that complete if we can as well. Unfortunately, our transfers are not good and our exit is streets, but that is okay. And then we want to take a look here in terms of everything we can do on Shoreline. So we've got courtesy visit, which is going to require us to head over to the swamp, which is good because nothing fishy. Ragman's SUV also does the same thing. We've got fishing gear. That's going to be the most stressful one, I think, to get down. We've got to place the SV98 and the multi-tool. Punisher has us killing some scavs. AKM series weapon. No problem there. We can knock that out. That's going to be great. And then we've got Signal as well. And Healthcare Privacy Part 1, which is marking some ambulances. So we're going to try to do that. I'm going to grab 3 markers, and we're going to head in and just see everything that we can get done in Shoreline today. Let's get to it. All right, we have a boatload to do here. This isn't actually too terrible for us because we'll be able to get the two. We'll be able to get 2 of the ambulances here pretty quick. Interesting, they took that wall out and put mines there instead. So we got the AKM. So I'm not too stressed to try to get all the scavs this raid. It's not necessarily something that we have to go do. The biggest thing is going to be get the SV98 down. So I'm going to go essentially that way. And we're going to work along the coast here. We're going to get down. We're going to try to get to the beach, get those 2 items placed. And then we can work back up towards Shoreline, courtesy visit, or path to lighthouse, excuse me. So good part there is we get one of these down. Got to get the SV98 down. That's really the key. We got this one, and we got one more ambulance. Any scavs we can get along the way is good. We do need to get to the top of resort. The last ambulance is at the very middle section of resort as well. Well, you know, that's what I get for sitting there, I guess. He head faces me. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. It's like the The thing with that ends up being is that's almost perfect. That's exactly what we would want. That's 3 easy scavs. The fact that they just... I can't even see the guy, and he just headshots me. Yep. Okay, well. We're going to head back to Shoreline. It only counted the 1 marker, too. So it took our other marker. That's just like insult to injury right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. We're going to load back up. We're going to build another AKM. We're going to see if we can get another SV98. Hoping we can. Let's see if we can do that really quickly. Yeah, okay. They're luckily not that expensive, so take this in. Ooh, get lucky with some LPS ammo. I take all the things off this. Keep the ammo. We're gonna build another AKM. And we're gonna head back. We'll see you in the raid. Okay. Let's try this again. This time we are on the opposite side. And we should actually look northwards here. I think sometimes that spawn right there can be active. All right. But this is tough here because I want to move up. This is a less than ideal location, if I'm being honest. Because you have a spawn generally over there. We have spawns to our right. We could also have a spawn. We need to get up to that tower over there to do the first signal. There that is, which is good. I think Signal 1 is one of my least favorite tasks. Just because you have to hit both in the same raid. Also extract. The next push is just to get down here. Just try to move quick and get down onto the beach and get our things planted. We can do that. That's a big W. We can honestly head over towards the ambulance. Get that done. Maybe do courtesy visit. And then work back up to resort. Really kind of take our time. Kind of hunt scavs at the same time. I do like the terrain changes over here. I think a lot of these have been good. I think overall the terrain changes are a pretty big W for this map. Makes the fights feel less... It's like you're just out on an island, which is good. I think obviously there is a complaint to be made for maybe less sniper angles. That just is what it is. I think overall having more cover is a good thing. 30 seconds is so long. Just please get the SV98 down at least. Okay. Hopefully I can get this one down. We do need to survive this raid in order to finish this, but getting these down, this is obviously the most stressful part. Certainly you could do this at night, which most people I think do, unless you have a friend. If you can work this as a buddy team, this is pretty good. You can usually have somebody overwatch you. I think that makes a lot of sense. All right. Moment. One more scabby down. Now our other option here could be just SUV courtesy visit. Mark this other ambulance and make our extract. Might not actually be a bad idea. Sounds are tripping me out right now. The guy was literally right in front of me and I didn't even see him. Okay. Third time might be the charm. Maybe. We'll see. So the good news is right here by this, which is nice. Get in here quick. I don't have a ton of space. I'm just going to check the safe and the computer. Can't really take that. The SMT is more important. All right. I want to hit this. Ironically enough, I need a red screwdriver. I'm thinking maybe we try to get up to resort here quickly. Maybe not. Don't know. I'm at a dilemma. I want to get the ambulances done, and I want to get signal 1 done. Pushing up here is also a terrible freaking idea. Anybody that's moved up into the back of this already can easily watch the front. If we can get this down, this is at least a win. We are getting some progress every raid, which is good. We will need to survive a raid eventually. Okay, so now the SUV and courtesy visit. Become reasonable. The first series of Punisher, I actually really enjoy. I like using this AKM. I think it's actually pretty fun. Kind of just a relatively, well, we don't have a very basic build on this. Kind of the basic build is kind of neat. Sniper scav. There's the SUV. Now, we can try courtesy visit into a tunnel extract here. If we do that, we can hit the last ambulance we need. It's pretty good. We get ourselves a nice set of progress here. But he's been here already, which doesn't surprise me. Fog may end up helping us as well here a bit. Okay. Yeah, just need to mark an ambulance. Get the heck out of here. Just have to kind of hope nobody's over here like last time. So funny, we would have this all done if we would have had the ambulance marked here. We could get out. Just would have got it marked the first time. Jesus. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I feel like all we did was just sprint. We should have had an SJ6 and we moved, but it's so funny because right there we don't have much trouble at all. Now, we didn't do a whole lot of anything besides just knock out like 5 tasks. Got 1 scav. Bing bang boom. Quest progression. Okay, so we have spent quite a bit of money to make what just happened happen. However, we got it done. Relatively unscathed as well, which is nice. So let's do a few things here. Look at the check marks. I'm a bad Vanna White. Look at all the check marks we got. That's pretty cool. All right, Mr. Mechanic. What do you got for me? Signal part 1. Complete. Very nice. That opens up Insider, which is cool. So for level 3. Signal part 2. We can turn in some found in raid things. We're doing okay for that. Not everything. Still have some PCBs, some CPUs, and a G phone that we need. All in all, not too terrible. One of our CPU fans as well. So now we can start looking through a handful of those things. We only have 3 scavs dead. So we have more to do on Shoreline, which is fine because we have more Shoreline tasks pending. We got Healthcare Privacy Part 1 complete. That is really nice. That opens up Healthcare Privacy Part 2. Now this is going to require a resort key, 306, West 306. We will jump into that when we get there. Mr. Peacekeeper is fishing gear done. He then takes us back to customs, which is kind of nice. So a little bit of variance there, which is good. Nothing fishy about this. Thank you, Ragman. I'm sorry your SUV was in the swamp. Apologies to you on that. And Mr. Jaeger, courtesy visit is complete. Now, we do want to try to get up towards 28. Nostalgia here is big. This is our first chance at getting a docs case as a reward, and this is a relatively easy task. Hop into a room, grab a diary, and get out. No key required. So that is a good one. So that's something that we'll want to take a look at to do here in the near future. But that was really good. Whole bunch of task progression finally. And actually, I think who has the thinking about actually turning these in. Scavs over 50 meters. We were working that. Honestly, we could have really tried to get that, but we haven't done any scavs with stomach shots. 3 screwdrivers. Is this worth the 10K? No, it's not. It's not worth that at all. So I'm not going to do that. Got an SMT there. Handful of other things here. Let's take a look at the rewards. Some drum mags. These usually sell okay for the most part. So we'll take a look at that. We get the Untar helmet. Thank you, sir. things in the swamp. Sorry about that, bud. That sucks. And you got a whole bunch of food for us. So we do get a good, decent amount, at least, of rubes and some dollars back, which is nice. Let's take a quick look at selling these. Yeah, 15k a piece. Not bad. Nothing crazy, but not bad. And honestly, I think I just sell both of these. Probably sell these right back to Peacekeeper. At least the helmet we can, and then Ragman will take the vest. Make a little bit of money back on that. It looks like these, at least 2 of them sold, and the 3rd one sold. Pretty fast. Those will sell pretty good. So we certainly don't quite make our money back. We spent quite a bit of money actually building out our AKMs and then having to buy the other SV98, but we do get some quest progression and we get a couple of those things knocked out, which is really good, and open up some other things. I'm gonna grab all this, and I do feel like the milks, yeah, milk does sell pretty good. Let's put these up. And that actually should make us a decent little chunk of money. I think these croutons actually also sell pretty good. So we can put these up too. And we'll make some cash back. So what are we doing next time? Probably headed back there, to be honest with you. Either that or customs, I think, makes a lot of sense for what we have up next time on this. We do still have a handful of things to do. We can take a look at grabbing that key. I don't believe I have it already. Let me just double, triple check, make sure I don't have it hiding away anywhere. I wouldn't have it anywhere down there. It is going to be West 306. So actually, let's go ahead and maybe look at buying that. $24K, not bad at all. We will purchase this. Usually a key that is much more expensive, but we're far enough in. And I think actually we probably buy 301. 301 is a fantastic room. Ledex spawns, a bunch of other tech spawns. So we'll probably look at hopping into those 2. The other one we could look at, that's a personal favorite of mine. It actually has been pretty good so far this wipe, as I have been working through and hitting some Shoreline on our main account, is West Wing 112 here. And at 58K, I am going to buy that. I'm thinking maybe 104 as well. These are all solid rooms. So now we got a handful of keys here for West Wing. And we're going to have to head in there anyways. I think that makes some sense. So spent a little bit of money. We should be able to make our money back on these relatively quickly, which is pretty good. And the nice part here is it looks like most of our food's sold. So we're not sitting too bad. So we'll definitely be hitting some scav runs, picking that up, and I think heading back to Shoreline to knock some things out. We might try to record in the next 24-hour period just to see if we can knock out that daily and work towards getting some of that weekly done. And that would be pretty cool if we could do that as well. So a little bit of shorter of an episode and some interesting deaths, but one really solid run leads to a ton of progress, which is absolutely awesome. And that is definitely what we needed. So a little bit of perseverance on our end makes it work. So thanks for being here. Flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Help us get to that 10K mark and beyond. Likes and comments are great. Share the series with somebody that you think might enjoy it. And I hope you're enjoying the rest of the Escape from Tarkov content we got on the channel and our hardcore series. Some of the other stuff that we're posting in between. Trying a few different things with that. So if you haven't checked out some of our recent videos that are not related to the Escape series or our hardcore series, go check those out. I think you might enjoy them. And open to some feedback as well. Make those better. So yeah, we'll close it out. Back over to Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.